Hey all, how's it going? Brad here, and we're continuing with World of Warcraft Shadowlands. I'm back on my Horde Hunter, and we are in Maldraxxus. And we finished off in the last video where I found a blade that was hidden by the Primus, and we came to this blacksmith to help like forge the blade anew because it's broken. And I left off in the last video where I had like a whole bunch of things I had to do, like collecting 40 bone fragments or whatever and stuff like that. I knew it would take a little bit of time, and sure enough it did. It took about 20 minutes. So I did all that, and now I'm just going to cash the quest in. So there's no story missing between the last video and this video. So let's get going.
Got something to say?
That's everything I need. Time to get to work. I'd stay close if I were you. Forging a weapon is never a simple task when the Primus's handiwork is involved. If he taught me anything, it was to expect the unexpected.
The Primus chose me for a reason. Well, are you ready to start or not?
Sure.
Talking or
I'm ready to start
walking.
forging a rune weapon.
The Primus may have taught me a lot about the Forge, but I've learned a thing or two myself since then. He enchanted the blade. Of course he did. You might want to get ready for a fight.
Alright, gonna zoom out a bit.
Keep those things off me while I work. This is a test of your skills as well as mine.
To target something.
So I guess these are like soul fragments flying out of the blade as she works.
Just how many souls did he forge into this thing? Enchantment's final guardian. Vanquish it and claim your rune blade.
I need to target something.
Rise above all others.
Ah! Well, I forged it, but clearly you are the only one meant to wield it. Go on then.
It's almost like I'm becoming the new Primus. Which,
Looks like taking up the blade empowered one of its runes. Knowing the Primus, that's just the start of something more. New requisitions.
the Primus was always fond of his trials. It seems you've passed this one. Well done.
If I made it, you could trust it. Need something forged?
It's been some time since I had a chance to craft a weapon that powerful. Good to know that the skills I learned from the Primus haven't dulled. You'd best get back to the Baroness with that rune blade. I'm sure the Margrave will want to know you wield it as well. The Primus was notorious for thinking 10 paces ahead of everyone else. I suspect he knew that someone like you would take up that blade.
I forged you a weapon without equal. You break that blade, and I'll break you.
So basically, if you forgot between videos, the Primus is basically the overarching leader of Maldraxxus, so the 5 houses, which are now 3 houses. 2 of them were destroyed. And he vanished. Nobody knows where he went. Nobody knows what happened to him. So when the Bonesmith there says that he's known for thinking like 10 paces ahead, I'm wondering if he suspected what the jailer was going to do and vanished for some specific reason. And I'm just not sure why. Or maybe the jailer was responsible for his disappearance. But if he was always 10 steps ahead, maybe he avoided the jailer somehow? Or sacrificed himself to stop the jailer somehow? I have no idea.
Blood and thunder.
You wield a fine weapon. Now you must put it to use.
For Crexus.
Word of the rune blade has reached Margrave Crexus. He wishes to see it for himself. With such a blade by your side, you pose a threat to those the other houses cannot ignore. Perhaps we can use that to our advantage. But enough talk. Follow me.
In the name of Carmine, Margrave Crexus awaits us.
These guys look so
First
cool.
you bring war, now a blade of the Primus. Your legend grows, mortal.
This guy is so cool.
Ease, soldier. The Primus embodied the 5 traits of the ideal Maldraxi soldier. The ambition to rise above one's foes and the might to crush them. The insight to discern their plans and the guile to outwit them. The relentless pursuit of victory, even in the face of inevitable defeat. 5 traits, 5 runes upon the blade. The same runes etched onto the seat of the Primus. Begin your report.
This cannot be a coincidence. It is clear that the rune blade is somehow connected to the seat of the Primus. I will not pretend to know the Primus's agenda, but I would not be surprised if he left behind a way for the worthy to open the door to his sanctum. Draka will bring you to the seat of the Primus. If you hold the key, mortal, then our victory is all but assured.
Vyraz, Draka, bring the mortal to the seat of the Primus. Let us see what unfolds.
I will scout ahead. Do not tarry, soldier.
Loktar.
I'm ready. Let's go to the seat of the Primus.
The seat of the Primus has been locked shut since he went missing. Many have tried to open it. The Primus was a legendary weaponsmith. If we hold the key to his vault, then his arsenal will be ours. It won't be long before the other houses learn of the blade. Be ready for a fight.
That's one of 5 runes. Each house has a rune.
Crexus was right. We hold the key to the seat of the Primus.
It will do us no good if our house falls in battle first. We must not lose focus on the war.
How goes the fight?
Report to the spearhead, recruit. We have a battle to win.
Every defeat is a lesson.
All right, new crossbow.
For the honor of the Blade Sworn.
It's just, you got 3 quests for me. Each house in Maldraxxus has 2 barons. Before the fall of my house, the House of Eyes, our Margrave sent my fellow baroness to investigate suspicious behavior in the House of the Rituals. I have not heard from her since. Either she has found something or has become another casualty of their treachery. Her orders took her to the decay in the east. If you can find the Baroness, give her this summons. We were not friends, she and I, but she is a formidable combatant. We could use her might. The House of Plagues was the first to fall in this conflict. We believed its demise was the result of a careless accident. If only we had known the truth sooner. But perhaps not all their knowledge was lost. Before you arrived, our scouts reported signs of movement near the wreckage of their necropolis. If any survivors remain, we'd be wise to add them to our ranks. But approach with caution. The toxic fallout may have left them mad, or worse. And the last quest. Our forces at the spearhead are under siege by Margrave Carmel's vanguard. If Viraz himself is leading the defense, then the situation must be dire. The House of Construct shapes flesh to forge the bodies for its forces. They were once an indispensable ally, but have become a fearsome enemy. Margrave Crexus trusts your might. No doubt he will have need of it.
Only Viraz is brash, but he's right. We need reinforcements.
Alright, so I've got 3 locations that I need to pursue. Let's start with the Chosen. I'll start with the left side of the map and work my way to the right.
I will end you.
No, you won't. I'm too fast. I'm on my mountain. Unless you hit me and knock me off, it's not going to happen. Oh shit, I forgot about all these spirit guys here. Oh, I haven't aggroed any of them yet. That's a surprise. Guess I'm just lucky with my timing this time around. I should have taken a flight, actually. There is a flight point over here. But that's okay, I'm almost there.
Push forward! Break their line with a frontal assault! Out with it!
Sir, that will result in a massive number of casualties.
Such is the price of victory.
Okay, so he's got 2 quests for me. Lead by example, and first time, you have to fight. Margrave Crexus expects much of you, mortal. Show these soldiers how a true champion of the arena vanquishes their foe and claims victory. Meet these traitorous constructs head on. Leave none standing. In the second quest, when it comes to warfare, strength of will is as critical as strength of arms. A demoralized soldier is a defeated soldier. We have the numbers to overwhelm the constructs with a full-scale assault, but only if our forces are fully committed to the charge. Some may fall, but their sacrifice will secure our victory. Take this battle horn and rally our troops. Remind them of their duty to the Chosen.
Bring glory to the Chosen!
And there's the third quest by this guy here. Take the high ground. The commander of the constructs, General Alver, is a master tactician. A frontal assault has no chance of victory against him. It will be a bloodbath. His forces have flanked us and secured the high ground. From that position, he can rain destruction upon us unopposed. We will take the ridge from him before that can happen.
Our might is without equal.
Revex! Wreak havoc on those cowards!
We'll blast them to pieces.
Oh, wait a sec, I think I have to change. Yeah, I have to switch to my tank. There we go.
Need something? I've got glory to earn.
Nothing will be left of you.
target something. I need a target.
Oh, now he turns around. I was going to take a screenshot in case I wanted to use it.
I don't have a target. I'm out of range. I need to target something first.
Well, that wasn't good. I was just about to run through there and they all stopped attacking and went back to their positions. These guys technically are neutral. But I'm going to fight them anyway because they count towards my quest. So there's like these little ghoul guys that walk around this pawn place. And they're neutral. Unless you attack them, they won't attack you. But they count towards my quest, so I'm going to kill them anyway. Usually I just walk by them, but not this time.
I need to target something.
The fury of Maldraxxus!
Wait a sec, are they not counting? No, they're not counting. Okay, so the small neutral guys are not counting towards the quest. Okay. Oh my god, get away from that big guy. No! Alright, so those are clear.
Maldraxxus honors you.
Next quest, we have to go up here. This is the high ground where the commander is. We have to take the high ground up here to prevent... them for destroying all of our forces below.
Are at your command. I'll set the charge. Keep them off me, mortal.
need to target something first.
This one should pack a punch. We have incoming.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
The charge is set. Get back.
The fury of Maldraxxus!
We're probably going to aggro these guys here.
Time for some mayhem. Cover me.
I need to target something first.
I don't want to get too close to them because I'll aggro these two guys here.
Clock's ticking. We've taken the ridge. Meet me on the field below.
Alright, let's get out of here. I don't know why I'm still in combat. For some weird reason, I'm still in combat. And my minions are running so slow to get to me. Okay, here we go.
Stand strong.
Fine work. We've advanced with minimal casualties. From the new forward position, we can strike directly at the enemy commander. The troops you rallied will join the attack. Together, we'll bring this battle to a decisive end. Locate General Alvar and sound the horn. So we're going to kill General Alvar.
Allies. We strike when you sound the horn. For the chosen.
We strike when you sound the horn. For the chosen. And there he is.
Mortal! You'll make a fine practice dummy! Witness the fury of Maldraxxus!
No you don't. I died. Oops.
Prepare yourself.
Target something.
Alright, so that's clear. We'll run back to the forward base.
Maldraxxus honors you.
Well fought, Mevix.
Better than what I'm wearing. 108. Nope.
This is our
That's just something
chance
else to
strike
sell.
at the House of Constructs.
Alright.
Direct assault will catch Garble unprepared and crush their army in one fell swoop.
Okay, so we've taken out the commander of that group, so we've...
But
Oh,
we
wait,
need
there's more here.
reinforcements.
Ha! This outsider is worth 100 soldiers. Go and claim our victory.
Go where?
Speak, soldier.
Mevix will lead the attack, but you will finish it. There are no reinforcements, no cavalry. Only you and your rune blade. Show me the might you wield, outsider. Lay siege to the House of Constructs and bring them to ruin.
Back to your post.
You heard the Baron. We push forward.
Okay, so now we're moving deeper in enemy terrain and closer to their base of operations.
Better me than a broker. I will reclaim this.
Better me than a broker. He was injured.
Constructs, hold this ground! Our victory is at hand!
We can't fight our way in. There's too many of them.
We could try.
This calls for a change of strategy. Play dead. If they think you're a lifeless husk, they'll collect you for parts. Go on. I'll create a diversion.
Play dead. And they'll
Face
collect
me,
you for
traitors.
pots.
The House of Constructs will fall!
Capture that fool! Medics will suffer for his defiance. The rest of you, scour the field. Bring me fuel for the body banks.
I gotta toss the bodies off me. Kind of morbid, actually, when you think about it. I've got like 6 bodies lying on top of me, or 7.
Wait! I am not yet a corpse.
Wait,
The others. Can you help me find them?
I am not yet a corpse.
Stand together. Fight as one.
Most of the aspirants were slaughtered and dismembered on arrival. They were the lucky ones. The lead surgeon decided that the only things worth taking from me were my eyes. I was discarded afterwards and left to my rot. Archon, save me, the screaming. I think there are other survivors being held nearby. Can you aid me in freeing them?
Courage
This way.
you.
Sure.
We must free the survivors.
Of course, that requires keys, which I do not have. And I'm pretty sure,
Hippocos. What?
given the fact that everything is dead in this area, there's got to be a
Can you
player that's
speak?
ahead of me. Yeah, some player is ahead of me.
Can you reach the top?
It's too far away.
So usually there's like probably a dozen guys in this area, maybe a bit more. But I only see one in this pound, which means
You're rather right.
somebody killed all the guys ahead of me. Which means they could spawn at any moment. You're free.
Cynthia! Thank the Archon!
These monsters will
Maldraxxi
know my
soldier.
wrath.
They are the enemy!
Hey, I thought I had a key. I thought I just picked one up. Oh, the key probably unlocked the orb to free that Archon. Yeah, see, this guy wasn't here a minute ago. So somebody probably just did this quest before me.
You're still in one piece. I'll secure a position outside.
Alright, so we got another base camp.
Hippocrates, what did they do to you? Can you speak?
Okay, they've been collecting Kyrian and our corpses for some dark purpose. Whatever they are planning, we must put a stop to it. I have overheard mention of 3 individuals who seem to be in charge. We need to find them and eliminate them.
Do not those who perpetrate these horrors must face justice.
Alright, let's go. I had a feeling there might be somebody right around this corner. The perfect place to hide at enemy when you're trying to sneak around.
I need to target something first.
The tabulator counts bodies like currency.
Another corpse to collect.
Those look like bombs. I'll stay away.
I need a
My
target.
parts must be counted.
Whoa. I don't remember seeing him there before. Okay, I'm gonna avoid him. That creepy abomination I don't want to get anywhere near.
They experiment on us.
Such eager new test subjects. Unexpected results.
Shit, there's a slime.
The target
Must persevere.
I don't have a target. I need to get closer.
You shall fuel our armies.
You shall fuel our armies.
I need a target.
Futile effort.
It is done. I must rejoin the others.
$116. Oh, not as good as what I'm wearing. Close. Close, but not as good. Okay, so these guys are all about, they basically, what they do is they build the army in Maldraxxus. So Maldraxxus is like the military force of the Shadowlands. So what they basically do is they take corpses and they reanimate them and build abominations and all that stuff. So they build like the war machine of Maldraxxus, of the Shadowlands.
This magic. What are they doing to my brethren?
I'll just attack him. Why not?
I don't have a target.
All these atrocities. How are we to trust you?
Something to report? Trust me or don't. This is not what the Maldraxi stand for.
Alright, so they've got 3 quests. Give them a hand, a deadly distraction, and there's a 3rd one. The corpses are brought to this pit for processing. Their flesh is liquefied and congealed before being shaped into new constructs. We can hinder their production by extracting the animates from the pool permanently. Use this hook to do so. Do not let Baron Hallis catch you. He has a reputation for cruelty, but even within his own house. The 2nd quest. Vyraz's assault on the House of Constructs may have failed, but we can still make them bleed now that we're inside. Slaughter as many as you can. I will hunt down the masterminds behind these new production efforts.
Show no weakness. This reeks of Stitchflesh's handiwork. Create a distraction while I hunt down his disciples.
Mevix.
Are all Maldraxis so bloodthirsty?
Yeah, they are. Mevix may be here for blood, but what I want is to spare my fallen kin from a terrible fate. Most of my fellow Kyrian were either slain in combat or shortly after arriving here. If their corpses were bound for this pit, then perhaps we can recover them before they are thrown into it. Take the stewards with you and gather the bodies of my brethren. I will not allow them to be made into monsters.
Such a
Oh boy.
blood cruelty.
You're in for a rude awakening. Okay, here's a cart.
Hippokos, maybe you can fix one of these praetors.
So sad, man. The Kyrians are so noble.
Heavy! Don't let go, Cole!
Like, they're basically like the winged paladins of the Shadowlands. They do not judge. They simply are like harbingers of death who come and take the corpses to the afterlife to be judged, basically. But they don't personally judge.
Target something first.
I feel so sorry for those little guys. I'm just piling bodies on their cart like crazy.
Heavy! Don't let go, Cole!
One more. Right over here. Oh shit, I didn't even see him.
I need to target something first. I don't have a target.
Heavy! Don't let go, Cole!
Alright, what am I missing here? I need 9 more of the forces need to be slain. And vestigial animate destroyed. I have to destroy 10 vestigial animate.
Don't have a target.
And Gonna have to avoid that big guy walking around.
I can't attack that. I don't have a target.
I gotta watch him because he slowly pats around. Let's head over here.
Target something first.
All right.
It's too far away. To target something first.
We'll get to that big guy in a bit. He's part of the quest chain, but he's a little bit further along. Alright, so we got those.
To target something first.
We just need 3 more enemies to kill. Get out of this pit before I get killed. I'm just being dramatic. I could probably kill that guy in the center with my hunter. But he's part of the quest chain. It won't count until I get to that part of the quest. Same with these big guys. I can attack them, but they don't count yet. I can't even... Like, I can kill them, but they don't count for anything until I reach the part of the quest where they will actually count. Alright, so everything is killed. And there is a chest somewhere here. Oh, it's this cup in the middle. An alcoholic beverage. Alright, let's get out of here before we aggro the big guy.
Blades are at your command.
Thank you, mortal.
We follow.
They deserved better than this. I am listening. May we survive this tragedy.
Stand strong.
As I suspected, Stitchflesh's assistants are carrying on his work. Whatever they're building, we need to destroy it. They've secured the chamber with a soul barrier and several bile spewers. We must find a way through. Thalos said he may have a suggestion.
We need way through. Thales?
Oh, Thales, they call him.
Greetings, mortal.
How would you breach the barrier? Epokos found and repaired a Praetor among the fallen Kyrian. Since it does not possess a soul, it should be able to pass through the barrier. With your guidance, you can use it to shut down the defenses and clear the way for us.
Courage guide you.
Do you require assistance?
I need you to follow my directions.
When Stitchflesh returns, he will know that I, Malprince, have completed his research, forging Kyrian flesh into the ultimate construct.
He will also notice that you failed to purge the flesh of its memories before assembly.
Nonsense! Once we embed a Maldraxian soul, it will squelch any remaining echoes of Bastion brainwashing.
So basically what they've done is they've taken parts from Kyrians, like the guy's eyes,
I just saw
and they
it
built a new
move.
abomination.
Those Kyrian parts are fighting to take control of the construct.
So they built a construct, an abomination construct out of Kyrians.
Well, there are many complicated factors that go into successful flesh preparation. Perhaps I needed a touch more...
Aha! So you did botch the procedure.
My blades are at your command.
The construct made entirely of Kyrian flesh? This betrays everything Maldraxxus stands for. We are meant to defend the Shadowlands and all within it, not slaughter and exploit them. Come, we end this now.
Cut those traitors down!
It appears someone has come to steal the secrets of my genius. My genius must endure.
Now to destroy their pet project.
Wait! Do not harm it! Stand together. Fight as one.
The souls of the fallen Kyrian, I can sense their pain and confusion. They yet exist within the construct. Please, we must not destroy it. Doing so would consign the souls within it, the souls of my brethren, to oblivion. Perhaps they can aid us in escaping to freedom. I will soothe the souls within the construct while you direct its actions.
May we trust what remains of my fellow Kyrian. They will bear us to safety.
Such incredible power! We could even slay their Baron!
And claim justice for my fallen kin.
I can't move while I fire that beam. Oh, I wasn't close enough.
The errant corpses have returned. Time to harvest your parts.
This will be my first time fighting this Baron. So this is their leader. This is the first time fighting this Baron one-on-one. Every time I've been here on my 3 other characters, I've had other players here fighting as well.
But you are inferior.
But you are inferior. Oh man, they stung me. It's not cool. Yeah, so I think they think I'm an abomination, so I could just walk through and they won't attack me unless I attack them. Like they don't see us sitting on top of the abomination's shoulders.
Quickly, up the hill!
Now I have no control. I'm out of control now. It's walking where it wants. I can move the camera around. That's about it. This thing scared the crap out of me when I was on my Warlock. So I found this location. There's a flight point here. I found this location before I went in and did the quest. And another player was coming up the hill with that abomination, what I just did there. And I did not expect it. So I was like trying to target it and attack it because it was just coming right at me out of nowhere. I was like, what the? And I was like attacking it, trying to attack it anyway. And I couldn't. I was like, oh, it's a player quest. Okay. The only thing that would be cooler with that blade,
Power thrumming in the air.
the only thing that would be cooler with that rune blade of the 5 houses is every time I got a new rune, it would start glowing on the blade. Because currently the runes are on the blade, but they don't glow. It'd be cool if they glowed with each one. I guess they would have to make an iteration of every single, like, they'd have to make an iteration with 1 glowing rune, another sword iteration with 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess that's not
such a boring
efficient.
Stand strong.
Alright, the runes on that blade. They are the same as the ones etched on the door to the Seat of the Primus. And one of them just began to glow. Is this what I think it is? Do you have the means to unseal the seat? If so, then perhaps Viraz's gambit was not for nothing. This could turn the tide of the entire war.
We follow the will. I will report to Viraz and then join you at the seat of the Primus. Yours is a legend I wish to witness myself.
A web-covered box of assorted scholar supplies lay haphazardly on the ground. The make seems broker in origin. Perhaps the owner is nearby. Find the owner of the forgotten supplies.
Everything is negotiable.
Ah, mortal, how fortunate that I, humble Tyran, happen to be standing here just as you, the outsider everyone is talking about, happens to wander by. In the spirit of cooperation and mutual interests, there is a matter I wish to discuss. A nearby structure called the Sepulchre of Knowledge was built as a repository for military strategy. I fear the knowledge contained within may soon be lost. If you would do me the honor of escorting me into the Sepulchre, I hope I'm saying that right, I can share what else I know. I never trust these people. Tell me about this opportunity. Excellent. Walk with me, won't you? This place of knowledge stores the writings of the greatest tactical minds who have ever served Maldraxxus. After the disappearance of the Primus, the Sepulchre was magically sealed. Oh, I vaguely recall this chain of quests. There's like a whole system behind it. The remnants of this power have attracted devourers, cavernous creatures who feed on the energies they find. They are tearing at the foundations of the facility. Soon they will destroy the structure and everything within. With your help, I can enter the Sepulchre and salvage key military knowledge before it is lost forever. Rumor has it that once inside the tower, there are numerous traps to be avoided. I'm sure they will present no trouble to someone as skilled as you, though. They always say that, and something horrible happens. I fear time, as you mortals say, is of the essence. Let us hurry. So this is the tower he's talking about.
May I tempt you with my wares?
Mortal, are you ready to help me save the valuable writings? He's got 2 quests. Repeat after me and kill them, of course. So these aren't primary story quests. So I'm going to leave these for now.
Patronage is always appreciated.
And then I'll come back because I still have 3 more story quests to do. So I'm going to pick these up, but I'm not going to do them right now. The Primus placed guardians in the area around the Sepulchre to protect the knowledge within. Each embodied the virtues of the 5 houses. To gain entrance, you must prove yourself worthy by besting these protectors. Seek out the runes stones. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of quests in this area associated with this tower, but they're not primary quests, they're secondaries. So basically what I'm going to do, which I said in I think the first video, is I'm going to basically focus on the main story campaign, even though I know I have to do some of the side quests in order to gain an appropriate number of levels. But I already planned ahead for that. So what I'm basically going to do is what I said in the first video is I'm going to stick to the campaign quests so I get a full series of videos of the campaign story. And then I'm going to go back to each zone and I'm going to do all the side quests in the zone. So after you see the campaign quests finish, and then I'll be doing raids and stuff as well, I'll actually have videos of like Bastion episode 1, where it'll be just like Bastion quests. Or like exploring Bastion, and it'll just be like doing the quests around Bastion zone. Because I know some people, they don't want like a full zone clear. They might find that too long. So I'd rather just keep going with the story so people don't forget where I am in the story. Because I could have 2, maybe 3 videos of just doing side quests in a zone.
The right lie can win a war.
Alright, I could do the empowering with the might right now, or I could just go to the next quest. So I'm going to go to the next quest. Basically what I did on my first character was every time I got a new rune from a new house, I went back to the seat of Primus and I activated the rune on the Primus's door. I don't have to do that. I can actually do all of them and then go to the Primus's door and do them all at once. At least I hope I can. I think it'll just like trigger 3 times at the door. Maybe it'll show like an animation for the second rune, an animation for the third rune, and an animation for the last rune. Okay, a little change though. I'm gonna go clockwise. So I'm gonna do the quest on the east side first, then I'll go south, and then I'll go back to the seat of Primus. So this is the previous Baroness.
Mephiles knows everything.
Then you have nothing left to offer.
Mephiles knows everything.
And what do you? I stand. Ah, you are from Azeroth. This should prove interesting.
I have a summons from Draka.
In Akarak's name. Draka abandons us and then demands our loyalty? Unlike her, I will not leave my task unfinished. Lend your strength to my cause, and I will answer her pleas for help.
You got it, girl.
Power belongs
She's just got 2 quests, Glorious Pursuits and Prey Upon Them. Perhaps Draka has forgotten her loyalties, but I will fulfill my mission. My enemy, the Lich Morbitten, hides within the House of Rituals. For some reason, his underlings skulk in this marsh. We have not learned why they are here, but my devoted have spotted Morbitten's second-in-command, Melfi's the Loyal. He will have our answers. Collect him for me. Once you capture him, slay his kin, weaken his resolve. I will prime my base for his interrogation. And her second quest? My mission cannot progress without a supply of anima. Fortunately, the necromancers nearby have been kind enough to gather some in their Maldrasite crystals. You will relieve them of those crystals. They may be reluctant to part with them, but I trust that you can be persuasive.
The Mephiles stands between us and Morbittan, but not for long.
Alright, let me just clean up my guard here since I got some new parts. And I'll fix my bow.
Good fortune to all friends of the Grummels.
So typically when you're playing through this, if you just do the campaign quests, you won't have enough XP. Eventually you'll end up getting stopped with the main story because you don't have enough XP. But I've planned ahead for that, so I actually managed to level my character up to 58. My character's 58 right now.
Flesh and stone.
When normally coming here on my first, second, and third characters, I was 54. So I'm dramatically higher, so there should be no stopping with the main story quests. Just planned ahead, that's all I did.
I don't have a
But you are limited. If you're going to play this expansion, you are limited to specific dungeons until you unlock more of the story. Which annoys some players if you try to chain run dungeons. Because you can only play, at this point, I can only queue, do like a random queue with random players for a dungeon. I can only queue 2 different dungeons, that's it. But this quest will unlock the 3rd dungeon, and then the next one will unlock, I think it's Revendreth that unlocks next.
I'm out of range.
I'm actually surprised there's no world quest here. There's usually a bonus objective in this area, but I don't see it active. Shockingly. Oh, he just killed the guy. Okay, so we're just going over an hour right now, so I'm going to stop it right there, and we'll continue in the next video from here. I'll be recording it right after this, and then I'll be posting them like 4 days apart. Since posting too many videos together, people don't watch them all. But with that, we are done. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. But until then, take care, and be well. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.